Hello YouTubers, welcome to another tutorial on my channel, The World of Ragus. Today we're actually going to talk about how to set up a premiere on your video channel on YouTube and what to think about, some little details, what you should have in mind. So let's just dive into it right away. And before we do that, please do me a favor. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. There's a lot more to come other than tutorials. There's a lot of music on here. There's a lot of, talking sessions. We have a lot of topics that we talk about. So for now, let's dive into it. And let me give you a little hint on what to think about when you do a premiere. Now, first of all, before we jump to the screens, one thing you should really keep in mind, there are two ways to actually upload a video. It's the vertical version like this, so that you do it from the smartphone, holding it like this, holding it like the smartphone as you do. Or it is the horizontal version that you see right now on this video while I'm talking. For the premiere, it is definitely a must to have this on the horizontal version, not on the vertical version. I'll come to that in a minute, but keep that in mind. So the version that you see now on this screen is actually horizontal or cinema view, whatever you want to call it. So keep that in mind for your premieres. So also, if you create your videos for the premieres with your smartphone, make very sure that you hold it this way rather than this way, right? So because then you have a way better perspective and you have a lot more viewers in the future when it comes to your videos. Now, how do you set up a premiere? And why would you actually do that rather than just, upload a video and that's it? Here's the thing. You want your audience on your channel to grow and stay with you and also see the process that you're doing on your videos, on your content, whatever you do. So therefore, what you should do for sure is to make sure that you do create content that is in great shape. That's why on a premiere video, you do it horizontal, whilst on whilst you do a live video, and I'll do that in another video, I go through that, you actually do that on a vertical thing. It's a matter of how to be found and how people can actually watch your stuff rather than, in regards of coming back to your videos that you do. So let's say you have created a premiere video, and the important thing is a couple of things to think about. To have that done in a proper way so that people can actually understand why this would be essential for you and why this is important to you in the first place. Because don't forget, when you create content, you should really do something that is important to you. Therefore, my strong recommendation would be to have the opportunity in the first place to have have content that you actually are happy with in the first place, because otherwise all this doesn't make sense. Now, you have created a video and you have created some nice content that you think is worth to be seen by the public and that you would like to be showing to the people. Now, why would you do a premiere rather than just uploading it? The premiere is an essential thing to keep your audience advised, like, hey guys, at a certain time today or in the next couple of days, there will be a new video coming. It's going to be premiered. So those people who have subscribed already to your channel will be advised, if they hit the bell, the bell sign, hey, there's a premiere coming sometime soon. So they're already aware. Also, it gives you a chance if you do that like a couple of days ahead. So if you upload it today, as we're going to do that, and you do the premiere, let's say in a couple of days, people can actually, then you also have a chance to put a little message on your channel board to announce, hey guys, there's a premiere coming, here's the link, hit the bell button and join me in the chat. So the good thing is, when you're having a premiere video, it has a lot of functions, or most of the functions that you would have when you do a live session, right? Live session means you're live, you do your stuff and you can interact with the people in the chat. But during the premiere, you can also interact with the people in the chat, which is a very good thing for you, because you can also keep the people on your channel, keep them coming back. They get to know you a little bit. You can interact with them. You can write with them. You can answer questions and all these things in the chat, which is awesome. And therefore, keep that as an extra for your audience. So the audience have got the chance to speak to you or to write with you in the chat And the beauty of that is, since the video is already done and since you know the content, you can actually focus on the chat. And whilst doing that, the audience feels even more appreciated because the host of the channel / the content creator is with them, talking to them in the first place. So let's go into it, and let me show you a little bit how you're going to do this in a very easy way. So you have created a video. So now this is my channel, obviously, and then you go to create, you go to upload video up here. There you go. Whoops. And that is where it all starts, right? So you go to select files. Obviously, I got to do that real quick. Let me see that I can find any kind of file whatsoever, so that I can have that done and have that sorted out somehow and get a nice video up there so that people can get that done. So here we go. This is a video that is already uploaded, so I'm just going to show you how that works. So this is the title of the video, obviously. What you should always keep in mind is that you write a nice text to the entire thing, right? So that means don't just put the thing there, oh yeah, here's a new video, have a nice day, blah, 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 blah. So what I did for that video, this is the one that you can put in there. You have a nice text. You can do the things like people, please subscribe, leave a like to support the journey, and all these kind of things. Keep it nicely. If you need help with the text or for the description of the video, I'll do that in another video relatively soon. So this is what you do. Then you have the thumbnail, obviously, that you take. You take that as well from, this is important also, put the thumbnail, put that also in the way that you have the opportunity to have that in horizontal, right? So that people are actually seeing that, and people are actually having that done. It's, in this case, it's the same thing because this is not a video, it's a static thing. So here's a track, here's the thumbnail, then you put the playlist. I would strongly recommend to create playlists for yourself. For instantly, in this case, I would put it into World of Ragos Original because I've created that track, and you can also listen to it on my channel if you want to. It's always available there, so you have it in your channel, in your playlist later on. So it's done. Then you go down. Obviously, no, it's not made for kids, and then you put more of this stuff. Age restriction, no, most likely not, because it's a music video. Has any of the, do any of the following describe your content? It's a no. And automatic chapters, and so on and so on. So most importantly, make very sure paid promotion. If you get any paid promotion, you tick the button here, or the box here. You will most likely not get too much promotion from YouTube for that video. So make sure you don't hit that box, unless obviously it is paid promotion. Then you have to put that, obviously. But if it doesn't, like in my case, so there's no promotions whatsoever, make sure you do not hit that box. Then you get more, it is more streamed by YouTube and more supported. This part here is optional. You can put that video location and stuff like that. You don't necessarily have to. Now, in my case, I never allow remixing because this is my track and my copyright. Though if you like this track, for instance, it's called The Elephant Race by myself, by the World of Ragos. Make sure that you can play it on your channel. You just have to credit my name in it, but I come to that a little later. Now the category in this case, obviously, you can choose from various things. Whatever you guys do on your videos, make sure that you take the right section for that. So for instance, if you like cooking, you can put it on people and vlogs. If you like music, like in my case, it is like music, obviously. If you're a funny guy, you can do comedian, whatever you do. Or if you do exercise videos, you put that here on sports. So I put it in music. So it's done. Comments on yes, no, and so on and so on. Then you go to next. So here is an interesting thing that you should really take care of, because why not advertising your own videos that you already have with this video as well, right? So there is an end screen option that you can take. So in this case, you can go here, import from video. There you go. And you tick one of these options. I always take this one. And then you tick here on this box, and then you go down, video, the World of Ragos. And then these are all the videos that I've created or that are available on my channel from myself. So for instance, I have done another track called The Presidential Flight. So I take this one, and it will end there from 3:02 up to 3, so for 20 seconds. It ends there at the end, right? The last 20 seconds, this pop-up will there with my logo and with my video. On the next one, so this is very important that you have that done. So advertise yourself everywhere you can. So this would be a perfect example for another video of yours that you have done before that maybe people didn't watch too much, so you can put it right in there, right? And the good thing is that you then have the chance to advertise your own videos with a new video. I mean, that's really cool. So therefore, then you can go on save. So that is done. Now we go to next. So interestingly, copyright, no issues found. Obviously not because it's for myself and it has been uploaded before. So it's my own track. So there's no copyright issue. Going to next. So visibility. And now comes the interesting part for you guys. Obviously, you can set the video to private or unlisted. Both would have one effect: it will never be seen by the public, right? What you can do is you can do it private or unlisted in the first place to check if there's any copyright issues. For instance, if you use copyright music, think about it twice because it might not help you for any monetization whatsoever. So we want to set it public, right? So public means people can see it. And now is the question, would you set it as an instant premiere? No. Why? Because that would have the same effect like if you just upload it. Because the thing is, in the end of the day, you want people to know there is a video coming. You want to build something up, right? You want to give them some, hey, you want to have some attention. Hey, there's something coming on this channel. Let's keep an eye on it and let's go to the premiere. So instead, you select a date to make your video public. So you schedule a premiere. This is what you click here. Now, today is July the 2nd. It's a weekday. Let's pretend we do it on Friday. And, as I'm in the Central Europe in Germany, I have very good options to have many people watching it the early evening hours, my time, with a little time difference. For instance, if it is 7 p.m. in Germany, it will be 6 p.m. in Nigeria. It will be 8 p.m. in Kenya. It will be 5 p.m. in Ghana. It will be 7 p.m. in most of the Central European countries. 1 hour back in the UK, 1 hour before in some other countries. So it's very legit. And it is afternoon in the United States, Canada. So I'm very blessed with my time zone that I am. So let's say I put this up at 7 p.m. And sorry for the dog. He is always complaining when I'm doing this talking. Sorry for that. So I'm going to 7 p.m. now, and then I'm going to set it as a premiere. And as you see, you can set up the premiere here. Now, this is where it gets interesting. We're going to click this here for a second. And that means here's the thing. The classical premiere we all know. It sounds a bit like this. Bit boring, isn't it? Because everyone has it. So if you look here, so the countdown theme is Premiere Classic, and you have many other opportunities here that YouTube actually gives you for free, right? So for instance, the track that I've done is a very kind of a happy one. If you ever listen to it, it's called The Elephant Race. So it's kind of a happy one. So you look for happy, for instance, right? And you can pre-play it here. It's not too bad, is it? And then, for instance, if you want to have it more dramatic, you can take cinematic and it would sound like this. This is when this is just before the DJ enters the building. And a last example, maybe if you're more into the funky stuff, this would be a good place to go. So that's the hip hop style. So here's a couple of things. In this case, for instance, I would choose the happy one. Now, coming to the countdown length. So you have up to 5 minutes to do so. My strong recommendation is if you have a video that is up to 15 minutes, do not do the countdown length longer than a minute, because otherwise people get bored. It's like, why does it take so long? Because remember, when people watching a premiere live, so when they watch the premiere as it is premiering, and the countdown takes too long, they're getting bored relatively fast and leave. So therefore, keep it up to a minute. Everything over 15 minutes up to 45 minutes. Yeah, I would say even keep the 1 minute up to 45 minutes, and 45 minutes from 1 hour and a half or something, put it 2 minutes and then the equivalent up. But I would always recommend don't do it longer than 2 minutes. So I do it 1 minute because my track is only 3 minutes, 20 something seconds in this case. And then you can even choose, if you have people in your network who you know that, for instance, after 3 minutes 22, they are live, you can speak to your community. You can even redirect this to whoever's channel it is, or you can even redirect them to another video of yours or live session forever for something. So here you can choose, there's many live people, you can choose one of those. For instance, if I know that this person here, Mina Beauty, would be live after 3 minutes 22, when the premiere starts, that's the most important thing, then you just go there and you add this, whoops, done. And then it is, you save it and you're all set. So then you do a last check, July the 4th, 7 p.m. German time, in my case. We have set the premiere, we have edited everything. So now you all have to do is to schedule the premiere. And that's done. So therefore, everything is done. And then you can already start WhatsApp, Facebook, what else do we have? Instagram, and so on and so on. Even LinkedIn. Oh Lord, you can advertise it there because the link is already set. So if you go here, there you go, premiere, July the 4th, everything there. You can go here. The link of the video you will already find here, and that you can use for WhatsApp, for Facebook, for your channel post, right? And for the channel post, I come to another video to how to create a great channel post to advertise your own videos. So I hope this tutorial actually helped you a little bit to go through a good premiere. And this was actually for the desktop version, so for the computer version. For the smartphones that you're using, depending on which one it is, it might apply a little different. So you might have a look around on how to do that. But I'll also try to get some videos done for that. For today, I hope this was a little bit helpful for you. And if you have any questions on that, please let us know. It would be great if you comment on this, if it was helpful for you, yes or no. And also if you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If there's any special topic that you want to have strived on the tutorial videos, let me know and I'll happily do so. So for today, I'd like to thank you for your attention. Wishing you a great day. Thank you for coming. Goodbye.